Today we are going to talk about indices. Indices you people have already studied in class 9, and same indices we are going to study in class 10. If you talk about the formula of indices, then whatever the formula you studied in class 9, same formula we are going to use in class 10 also. Moreover, concept of class 9 indices and concept of class 10 indices are also same. In class 10, just we have to do some further problems related to indices. Talk about the course outline of indices, then we have to solve problems related to indices that you have already solved in class 9, same type of problem. And when we talk about the marks of this chapter in SC examination, then from this chapter, generally you people will get one 1 mark question, one 2 marks question, and one long question that will carry either 4 marks or 5 marks. My dear student, look here, indices. Look here, this is 3 times x to the power 5. Do you know this 3 is called? Correct. This 3 is called coefficient. This x is called what? Correct. This x is called base, and this 5 is called power. Either you say power, or you say index, or you say exponent. These 3 have same meaning. The plural of power is powers. The plural of exponent is exponents, whereas the plural of index is indices. So indices means, my dear, powers. We are going to discuss laws of indices. Laws of indices. Law means rule, and indices means, just now I have told you, powers. So rule of powers means how to operate the powers. This rule you have already studied in class 8, and completely you have already studied in class 9 also. Same rule, just we are going to recall it. Look here, this is a to the power m times a to the power n. This equals to what you studied in class 9? Correct. A to the power m plus n. How can you remember this formula? What is the base here? Base is here a. Here also base is a. In middle, what sign we have? Multiplication sign. So in multiplication, when bases are same, power is added. Similarly, a to the power m divided by a to the power n, or you can say a to the power m upon a to the power n. Either you say divide or you say upon, both have same meaning. This equals to what you studied in class 9? Correct. A to the power m minus n. Means when bases are same in division, power will be subtracted. Third law is a to the power m whole to the power n. If you have double power like this, then this equals to what we can write, a to the power mn. Means if there is double power, then power is multiplied. 4a, 4 is anything to the power 0 equals to 1, where a is not equals to 0. This means anything to the power 0 equals to 1 except 0. 0 to the power 0 is not 1. Then question is, what is the value of 0 to the power 0? Is it 0? Wrong. 0 to the power 0 is called indeterminate form. Its value cannot be determined. So this formula is true for any value of a except 0. 5. A into b whole to the power m equals to what we can write, a to the power m, b to the power m. Similarly, in terms of divide also, if you have a upon b whole to the power m, then this can be written as a to the power m upon b to the power m. Similarly, sixth number is, my dear, sixth number is a to the power minus m equals to 1 upon a to the power m. This means the sign of power will be changed. Change means negative becomes positive when we write numerator to the denominator. Similarly, if you have 1 upon a to the power minus m, then this can be written as a to the power m. The meaning of this formula is sign of power will be changed. Sign of power will be changed means plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. When we write numerator into denominator or denominator into numerator. Last law of indices is nth root of a to the power m. Nth root of a to the power m equals to what we know? A to the power m upon n. This n is called order or index. So when we remove the radical sign or root sign, then this order divides the power. These are laws of indices. These laws of indices you need to remember while solving the question of indices. Now move to questions number. So either here is written simplify or it is written evaluate the following. You have to do the same. And such type of questions are generally important for 1 mark or 2 marks. So look here, 1a. What is 1a? 8 upon 27. 8 upon 27 whole to the power minus 2 by 3. How can you simplify this or how can you evaluate this? Firstly, reduce it to the lowest base. For 8, what will be the lowest base? 8 can be written as 2 cube because if you factorize 8, then 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 cube. Similarly, 27 can be written as 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are 9. So 27 can be written as 3 cube. 8 can be written as 2 cube, whereas 27 can be written as 3 cube. So 8 upon 27 can be written as 2 upon 3 whole cube. This minus 2 upon 3 power as it is. And we have just now studied the formula. If there is double power, then power is multiplied. So what shall we write? 2 by 3. 3 into minus 2 by 3. 3 3 cancel. So this has 2 to the power 2 by 3 to the power minus 2. 2 by 3 to the power minus 2. And you know that sign of power will be changed when we write numerator into denominator or denominator into numerator. So this becomes 3 by 2. I have written denominator to the numerator, numerator to the denominator to change the sign of power, whole square. 3 square means how much? 9. 2 square means how much? 4. So this is 9 upon 4. B number question is 64 upon 216 whole to the power 2 by 3 into 16 upon 36 whole to the power minus 3 by 2. 64 upon 216 whole to the power 2 by 3 into 16 upon 36 whole to the power minus 3 by 2. Same concept, reduce to the lowest base. And since here denominator is 3, so if you express them in 3 power, it will be easier so that we can cancel 3 and 3 because if there is double power, then power is multiplied. So 64 can be written as how much to the power 3? Correct? 4 to the power 3 because 4 4s are 16, 16 4s are 66. Similarly, 216 can be written as how much to the power 3? Correct? 6 to the power 3 because 6 6s are 36, 36 6s are 216. So this can be written as 4 by 6 to the power 3 because 4 to the power 3 is 64, 4 4s are 16, 4s are 64 and 6 to the power 3 is 216, 2 by 3 as it is. And here in denominator we have 2, so it will be better if you arrange them in 2 power. So 16 can be written as 4 square. 36 can be written as 6 square. So 4 by 6 whole square. And this whole to the power minus 3 by 2 same. If there is double power, then power is multiplied. So 4 by 6 into 3 into 2 by 3. 3 into 2 by 3. Into 4 by 6 to the power 2 into minus 3 by 2. 2 cancel. Here 3 cancel. What is left? 4 by 6 to the power 2. And here what is left? 4 by 6 to the power minus 3. What is the base here? 4 by 6. What is the base here? 4 by 6. These two have same bases. And in multiplication, when bases are same, power is added. So what shall we write? 4 by 6 to the power 2 plus minus 3. This can be written as 4 by 6 to the power minus 1. 2 plus minus minus 2 minus 3 minus 1. So if there is sign of power will be changed. If we write numerator into denominator or denominator into numerator, so we are going to change 6 by 4 to the power 1. We have written numerator, denominator to the numerator, numerator to the denominator. 6, no need to write 1 power. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. So this becomes 3 by 2. In this way, we can simplify. Similarly, move to C number question. C number question is 5 to the power x plus 1 plus 5 to the power x upon 5 to the power x plus 3 minus 5 to the power x plus 1. This is the question. And we have to simplify this. 5 to the power x plus 1 can be written as 5 to the power x into 5 to the power 1. Why? Because in multiplication, when bases are same, power is added. This 5 to the power x as it is. Similarly, 5 to the power x plus 3 can be written as 5 to the power x into 5 to the power 3. And 5 to the power x plus 1 can be written as 5 to the power x into 5 to the power 1. What is common? Common is 5 to the power x. What is left here? 5 to the power 1. 5 to the power 1 means simplify plus 1. In denominator, what is common? 5 to the power x is common. Then what is left? 5 cube minus 5 to the power 1 means 5. 5 to the power x, 5 to the power x cancelled. What is left? 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 cube. 5 cube means how much? 5 5s are 25. 25 5s are 125. Minus 5. 6 upon 125 minus 5 is 120. 6 1s are 6. 6 20s are 120. So this is 1 upon 20. So now we move to D number questions. That is the next question. D number question is, student, 7 to the power x plus 1. 7 to the power x plus 1 plus 3 into 7 to the power x divide by 7 to the power x into 3 minus 7 to the power x minus 1. This is our question. 7 to the power x plus 1 plus 3 times 7 to the power x. 7 to the power x into 3 minus 7 to the power x minus 1. How to simplify this or how to evaluate this? Look here. 7 to the power x plus 1 can be written as 7 to the power x into 7 to the power 1. We have discussed this concept in previous question also, because in multiplication, when bases are same, power is added. So 7 to the power x and 7 to the power 1 both have same base 7, and in middle we have multiplication sign, so power will be added. Plus 3 times 7 to the power x as above. Similarly, in denominator, 7 to the power x into 3 as it is, and 7 to the power x minus 1 can be written as 7 to the power x upon 7 to the power 1. Why? Because in division, when bases are same, power is subtracted. Now what is common? Common is 7 to the power x. Then what is left here? 7 to the power 1. 7 to the power 1 means simply 7 plus 3, because 7 to the power x we have taken common. In denominator, what is common? 7 to the power x is common. What is left here? 3 minus 7 to the power x we have taken common, so nothing is left in numerator. 1. Nothing is left than 1. 7 to the power 1 means 7. 7 to the power x, 7 to the power x cancel. 7 plus 3 is 10 upon LCM is 7. So 7 3s are 21 minus 1, which is 20. 10 is alone, so nothing in the denominator of 10 means 1. And 20 upon 7 is written in the denominator, that is in terms of divide. So if we write it in terms of multiply, we have to write reciprocal. 7 upon 20. 10 to the 20. This becomes, student, 7 upon 2. Similarly, we move to the next question, which is E number. What is the question? 1 upon 1 plus x to the power a minus b plus 1 upon 1 plus x to the power b minus a. We have to simplify this. How can we simplify? Look here. 1 upon 1 plus x to the power a minus b means x to the power a divided by x to the power b. Why? Because in division, when bases are same, power is subtracted. Plus 1 plus x to the power b minus a can be written as x to the power b upon x to the power a. Now 1 upon LCM is here x to the power b. So this becomes x to the power b plus x to the power a. Similarly, here, what is the LCM? Correct, x to the power a. Then this becomes x to the power a plus x to the power b. Now, student, you know that if we have 1 upon a upon b, then this can be written as b upon a. If I use the same concept here, this becomes x to the power b divided by x to the power b plus x to the power a. But you know that there is no difference between x to the power b plus x to the power a and x to the power a plus x to the power b. Similarly, this can be written as x to the power a upon x to the power a plus x to the power b. Now both have same denominator, so LCM will be same. What is the LCM? X to the power a plus x to the power b. And since we have same denominator, so numerator will be also same. It becomes x to the power b plus x to the power a. But you know that there is no difference between x to the power b plus x to the power a and x to the power a plus x to the power b. So this is cancelled. This becomes 1. Now move to F number question, which is 4th root of 343. 4th root of 343 times m to the power 6 n to the power 7 divide by 4th root of 7 to the power minus 1 m to the power minus 2 and n to the power 3. This is our question. We have to simplify this. Divide means upon. So firstly, we write like this, student. 4th root of 343 m to the power 6 n to the power 7 divide by 4th root of 7 to the power minus 1 m to the power minus 2 n to the power 3. There is no difference between divide and upon, so we write like this. Now both have same order. You know that when orders are same, then they can be multiplied as well as they can be divided. So we are writing under the same radical sign because both have same order. 343. 343 can be written as a student 7 cube because 7 sevens are 49 and 49 into 7 343. M to the power 6, n to the power 7 same. In denominator same 7 to the power minus 1, m to the power minus 2, n to the power 3. Now look here, this fourth root same, these two have same base and upon means divide. So in division when bases are same, power is subtracted. So this becomes 7 to the power 3 minus 1. Here also same base, upon means divide. So power will be subtracted, m to the power 6 minus 2 and n to the power 7 minus 3. Fourth root of minus becomes plus. So 7 to the power 3 plus 1 becomes 7 to the power 4. This becomes m to the power minus plus 6 plus 2 8 and n to the power 7 minus 3 4. Yes. When we remove the root sign, then order divides the power. So what shall we write? This can be written as 7 to the power 4 upon 4 because when we remove the root sign, order divides the power. M to the power 8 by 4 and n to the power 4 by 4. 4 1 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 4 1 ja 4. So this can be written as a student 7 m square n. 7 m square n.